Hey guys, Dr. Andy here. Today I want to introduce you to the Cardinal Process. And the Cardinal Process is the steps that we take here with all of our patients to first get you feeling a whole lot better and then kind of rebuild and equip you to be able to go out into your daily life, your job, or your sport, and to be able to perform at the highest level and to feel great while you do it. So the Cardinal Process has 3 very simple steps or very simple phases. And that phase 1 we call acute care. That is when we are taking care of the vast majority of your symptoms. So if you come in with low back pain because you strained it working out in the gym, or a lot of upper back and neck pain because of too much time in front of the computer, right? So that's when we take care of the vast majority of your symptoms, and typically that lasts about the initial 4 weeks of your care to get you down to about 80-90% pain-free. The vast majority of our patients, that's how well they do in their first 4 weeks, right? At the end of that, we do a re-exam where we are going to look at your movement pattern, see how well you move, see if you have any lingering types of pain with any of those motions, okay? And then we move into return to play. And return to play is phase 2. You can also call it return to activity, because not everyone that's coming in here think of it like an athlete, right? So a lot of people are coming in because they're a desk worker and all of that extra time spent at the computer is just killing that neck, and maybe they're getting headaches or anything like that, right? So it's not strictly just returning to their sport, but whatever activity it is that is actually causing some of that discomfort. Because the number 1 cause of chronic pain is some kind of previous injury, right? So we want to take away that fear. We want to take away the anxiety that comes with having an injury, getting rid of most of the pain, and then having you worry about, is this problem going to come back? So if we want to change the output, we want to make sure that this doesn't happen again, we need to change something. And the easiest thing to change is you, not your environment. So most people are not going to change their job or switch their sport because it may hurt them, right? So we have to make sure that we start to fix the fundamental movement or the fundamental way that you hold yourself that can cause those problems, okay? So during phase 2, we step back a little bit in terms of the clinical side. Maybe you might not see me as much, but you're going to see Miss Miranda or any other staff that we have that is doing exercises in our rehab room. So a little less the clinical side and much more of the rehab exercises that are going to start to re-equip you for daily life and so that you don't have any kind of re-injury. That typically lasts around 4 weeks. You're going to see me twice, and you're probably going to see Miss Miranda a couple of times, usually about once each week, okay? After that, after we've reestablished really good movement competency, you're able to move without pain, we move into phase 3. In phase 3, I want to focus a lot more on making you stronger and more resilient so these problems don't come back, okay? This is where we're talking about injury resistance. So injury resistance is decreasing the chance of injury at all, but if you do get hurt, decreasing the severity of it. So instead of, going all the way up to a 9 out of 10 on the pain scale, maybe it's only a 3 or a 4, when as before it would have been a lot worse. And then lastly, we're going to speed up the recovery time. So if you do get hurt and it's less intense, less severe, you actually get back to 100% much faster. So during phase 3, you'll probably see me about once a month, but we're going to give you some guided strength training at home, or you can do it here in the office, to make you stronger, make you more resilient. So again, these problems that you've been having don't keep coming back, and we can take away some of that fear and take away some of that anxiety of developing bigger problems later on. If you have any questions about that process, it's a pretty simple 3-step Cardinal Process where first we take care of your pain, secondly we lay down the foundations for building a better you, and then lastly, get you a whole lot stronger and more resilient to problems in the future. As I said, if you have any questions, send them my way. Always remember to live with passion, not pain.